maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Sexton against Quickly. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Sexton.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
To the inside. Stolen by Allen. Inside. It's rebounded by New York.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
MP kicks to Quickly. Rose surveying the D. Shoots over Markkanen. They get a hand on it. Second chance shot. To the middle. And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got 6.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start. And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Lets it go from 11. Kept alive.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And that one's good quickly.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 13-point game. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
For Cleveland, they have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
At the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
Burks, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. The Knicks leading by 11. Rose passes to Burks. With the drive, first shot, first basket. He's up the blocks fast.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Quickly against Sexton. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jump.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Back to MP. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside Garland. 1:36 left in the first. Outside Sexton. Just 4 to shoot. Over Quickly. And another miss by Cleveland.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Windler. Burks covering. Back to Sexton. Outside Garland. A floater. He lays it in.
Darius Garland.
Pretty silky smooth floater from Garland that time.
New York leading by 15. MP. Here's Quickly. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
Markkanen in the corner. Beyond the arc. Here's Sexton. He's off on that one. Good defense by MP.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And how about MP just showing off right there? Give this guy a launching pad, and man, the sky's the limit.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the paint. Robinson with the block. Down low. And the dunk by MP.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
MP has been leading the charge for the New York Knicks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we've seen the improvement for the Knicks under Coach Tom Thibodeau. His star, Julius Randle.
He cares about you as a human being, as a person. He wants to see you.
He is indeed in that effort and grittiness, something we've seen from Thibodeau's teams over the years.
And Knicks fans recognize that brand of basketball. You think back to the years with Ewing and Oakley in the middle. It fits in the Big Apple.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They also haven't been afraid of taking the ball to the rack. Lots of opportunities at the rim.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And New York looking at who they've got. Rose is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Toppin. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's MP in at the 5 down low. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in the single season, the title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers. And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And those are handles you got to work years on to develop. MP's got some circus moves in his pocket.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, passes it to Windler. To the inside. Here's Allen, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
MP against Allen. MP, no good. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play.
Substitution on the court.
MP passes to Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
Here's Garland. Here's Windler. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Windler's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Barrett. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Osman. Covered by MP. Count it. Good. Osman's got 6.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
It's Robinson high post. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Cleveland making a change here. Sexton's checked in.
Colin Sexton.
Cleveland's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. The pass to Windler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Now, here's MP. D right on him. Shot clock at 6. Floats it up for MP.
And this has been MP's night thus far. His energy on the offensive end really on another level.
Now Cleveland shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Sexton against Quickly. Sexton kicks to Osman. There's the triple. Good defense by MP. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against Milwaukee. Pass to Barrett. MP right side. Some nice passing by New York here. Robinson left side. The kick out to Rose. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right move.
From Derrick Rose.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside, Sexton. Stolen by Quickly. To the paint. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
No backing down when MP takes it up. He just slams it right in the grill.
Cleveland with the ball. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game. That sticks with you a little bit.
Quickly against Sexton. To halt the run. Garland, no good. Here's MP. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. You knew the time.
And so it's the New York Knicks, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Osman in at the forward with Love joining him. Ricky Rubio is out there with the coral. And it's Allen in at center. Now Rubio driving to the basket.
And the defensive instincts of MP, outstanding work getting the right positioning and then blocking the shot. Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Osman, the pass to Allen. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Allen's got his third basket of the night.
And with Allen's height and agility, he breezes through the contact, getting himself right to the finish.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Pass to Allen. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Looking for Fournier, gets it there, shoots from the right block, and the Knicks good for 2.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Osman, the pass to Love. Here's Osman. He's defended by Randall.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Allen surveying the D. Here's Osman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal.
It's going to be on MP.
Clearly a foul.
For Cleveland, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And Brent, small forward Jetty Osman out of Turkey. A pretty versatile game.
Yeah, he does a little bit of everything out there. And you wonder, with Jetty just being in the environment of the teams that he's been on in the past few years, a lot of losing going on. Is that impacting his confidence? And would more be opened up if he had a different opportunity? Who's to say? I know when he plays on that Turkish team, you see a different, determined Jetty Osman.
High post Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And Rubio just waiting for the shooter to get open and then gets the assist.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Knicks. MP against Allen. MP dishes to Walker. 6 to shoot. Outside Fournier. Shoots over Okoro. The offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wildly moved by MP, drawing them in with the pump fake to create the foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. I don't think so. I don't know if the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. You know, the first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that changing.
Oh, yeah. MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Allen. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Third personal.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
And New York making a change here. Toppin's checked in.
Well, the length of Jared Allen is such a huge asset. He's a shot blocker and a rim runner, and that's what people are looking for. More versatility and athleticism from the 5 spot.
For Cleveland, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Rubio looking around. Now here's Okoro. Allen. And the layup shut off the glass. Allen's got 11 in the second half. And a throwback sort of game for Allen, bringing physicality and anchoring the defense.
Yeah, and it's weird because the physicality you're talking about, Kevin, isn't so much in him showing brute strength. It might be just physically able to do the things above the rim and in a vertical space that impact the defensive end of the floor. He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Rubio, the pass to Allen. Back to Rubio. Wound up there for Allen. That one no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Knicks?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And New York making a change here. Burks is checked in. Here's Windler. He's got 5. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first.
Cavaliers substitution.
Okoro kicks to Rubio. Back to Allen. A floater, and it's good on the way-in. Allen's got 26 points.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Toppin, Fournier out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's MP, and it's Knox in at the 3. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Just 5 on the clock. And here's Valentine for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Floats it up for MP. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And look at how synced up MP is with his guys. They're in perfect rhythm for that alley-oop.
Cleveland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pass to Davis. Knicks with the rebound. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The shot's good from Fournier.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Dishes it to Valentine. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Here's MP, and he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 49 points in the game.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Davis drives in.
Well, I know he's long and sinewy, but sometimes Ed Davis shows off some of that strength. That time, ripping through the defense.
MP passes to Quickly. Back to MP. Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
At the elbow, it's Valentine. Inside, Davis. That one's not going to go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Quickly against Rubio. Wade on the wing. Rubio outside. They double him with MP. Rubio misses. Knicks on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's MP. And Davis pulls it down. Cleveland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. To the middle. Basket, good. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Davis is a big guy, a lengthy big guy, brushing off contact there and using a bit of that wiry strength.
Fournier finds quickly. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Rubio outside. Valentine dishes to Rubio. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
MP outside. The shot will not fall. And Cleveland the other way now. And the dunk by MP.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. To the inside, Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
The go-go gadget arms of Davis allows him to dunk from anywhere within a few feet of the basket.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Knicks. Alec Burks comes in for Fournier. And Cleveland with a change here too. Allen's checked in. Here's MP. What a jam!
Wow, man. Right there. Nice. Fiery drive from MP here. Bursting inside and insisting